Trump has been in office only 1 year and has already fixed global warming. Check it out.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's all y'all doing out there in YouTube land? I wanted to go over the year 2017, just a quick review and a look at what's to come in 2018. Now, this is not focused on my trucking business. This is focused on events that have happened in our country and our world and such. So if you're not interested in that, go ahead and cut off the video. But this kind of stuff does interest me. So enjoy the footage, and hopefully this may hit home. Alright, 2017 in review. Trump has put a conservative Supreme Court judge in the seat. He's also put many appeals court judges in the seats. He's made major progress in pipeline and oil field production, slashed many useless regulations, passed major tax reform. The Dow Jones is up 25% for the year. Amazing numbers are coming out of the economy. Has all but killed ISIS. He has been hammering them since he took office. He has released the dogs of war, and they have been pounded and pounded and pounded. There are even Christians moving back into Iraq. Hallelujah. People are going back to their homes because our administration and their military leaders have went in there and handled business like it should have been handled. Retail chains have came out and said that this Christmas season has been the biggest since 2011, possibly ever. People are buying, people are spending, people are working. Unemployment rates are going down. He has been slowing illegal immigration, working on the wall. He's been constantly doing something unlike previous administrations. Now, all this I want y'all to consider he's been doing despite the fact we've had a record number of natural disasters. We've had mass shootings, wildfires, massive hurricanes. Houston's been flooded. Florida was evacuated. The wildfires have still been burning over there in the west. This cold snap that we have, whether you want to call it Arctic vortex or whatever you want to call it, is putting people, I mean, heck, it snowed 6 inches at my house in South Mississippi. Our world is going through some changes. And despite all of those changes, all of those disasters, our economy is growing. I really look forward to higher rates next year, making more money, maybe making some changes. Also next year, I think we can look forward to some welfare reform, which I believe is well needed. We can look forward to some infrastructure repair legislation to be passed through Congress, which is very much needed. Especially for us truckers, we like to have smooth roads. However, there could be a possible war with North Korea looming over the horizon, which sadly people have to die in war, but they are good historically for the economy. So do not be surprised if we have boots on ground in North Korea this coming year. I believe we could take out the nukes before they get off the ground. Our intelligence agencies have probably got everything mapped out and are just waiting on the signal to fire. Continued economic expansion. Y'all, whenever Trump first got in office, he had all kind of riots and stuff he had to deal with. There was people talking about a coup, that they wanted to get him out of the office so bad. But over time, y'all are going to see the things that I'm seeing now. The media is not going to tell you what's actually happening. They want to divide us. They do not want us to unify. They do not want us to be successful. Because successful unity don't sell newspapers. Go ahead, Mustang. They want the excitement of everybody trying to get at everybody, when all we want is to support our families, to grow our businesses, and to make a stronger America. We've been lied to. We've been turned around every which way. People, give the man a chance. I'm telling y'all, we are in a period of economic expansion, an economic boom. And I'm excited to watch it happen. I'm excited for our country to grow and to be more secure. Yeah, Trump says a lot of crazy stuff, does a lot of crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, look at the nuts and the bolts of what's actually happening. Dig behind the scenes, find the real numbers, and you'll find an economic powerhouse in the making. I'm not a whole-heart Trump supporter. I've always had a kind of a weary thoughts about him, because he's one of those guys that says everything right that some of the people want to hear. And I've always been taught, you be weary of those that come out and are always saying the right things, doing the right things to get the support of most of the people. And look, the American people voted for the man. As a president, we should all try to get behind his policies and support him and give him a chance. That's what happened with Obama. Everybody was told to shut up and give him a chance. Well, we did. Next thing we know, he had ISIS proliferated all over the Middle East. Multiple Middle Eastern leaders had met their demise. Almost had us in war with Russia over Syria. And men don't even know which bathrooms to go into now. But thank God Trump's coming in there and kind of straightening a little bit of that out. ISIS has been destroyed. People are returning to their homes in the Middle East. We're on a lot better playing field with Russia. Granted, this North Korean crisis may blow up and get ugly, but I really believe we can handle that. So, all in all, our state of the nation is strong, powerful, and growing. Over the next 4 years, I think he's got 3 more on his first term. If he goes in for a second term, I think we'll have another 2 to 3 positive years. But whoever goes in office the next term, I have a bad feeling about that 8th year. So take it for what you will. That's my 2017 year in review. Those are the things that I've been watching. And you know, even though we had this ELD mandate that went into effect, I believe that's even going to increase the rates on the loads that are out there, because The people that have been driving them illegally are not going to be out there to do that illegally anymore without risking huge tickets. And most companies are not going to risk that kind of ticket and that kind of CSA score. I mean, they got us, guys and gals. They got us. We got to obey the law. We're going to have to do right. And we're going to have to pass the legislation in Congress to make our lives better. We let this thing go long enough. We didn't think it was going to happen. But y'all, when a Democrat's in office, regulations flourish. And that's what has happened to us. I personally blame the Obama administration and the Democrats that were in charge for the ELD mandate getting passed and put into effect. Granted, Trump and his administration could have tried to put a hiatus on it, but he was pretty busy with everything else he was doing. So now we have to deal with this regulation, and hopefully we can make some headway in Congress on the hours of service. That's about the last card we have to play. With that being said, God bless, hallelujah, see you later.